Hello everybody. Today we are going to learn how to set up a bilingual glossary using STL MultiTerm. In a later video I will be showing you how to populate the glossary with terms as you translate, but right now we're just going to set up a very simple bilingual glossary in STL MultiTerm. And this is what we do. We have our STL MultiTerm program open here, and you just go to the File tab and you click on Create Term Base. And it's going to ask you where you want to save that term base. So as you know, I like to put things on my C drive, so I'm going to go back there and I'm going to find my folder that I've already set up called Glossaries and TBs, or Term Bases, and I'll just select that, and that's where I'm going to save my term base. Now I need to give my term base a name, so usually it's a good idea to have information about the file content, or rather the content of the terms, and also the languages that you're using. So I'm going to put in FR and EN, those are my two languages, and we have been working on a file about exercise and health, and that's more or less the domain or the content of the term base as well. So we will just put in exercise health to indicate that the terms in this term base or bilingual glossary pertain to this area. One thing I want you to notice down here when you look at the file name is the file extension. SDLTV is the file extension. That stands for SDL Term Base. For today's exercise, we are going to make a bilingual glossary, which is not the full-blown term bases that some of you have been doing in other courses. It's a very simple template, but it does have the same file extension, so I want you to be aware of that. Up comes our wizard. It just gives us some information, and we're going to click Next. So the first thing you do is your term-based definition. Today, since we are doing a bilingual glossary, we're going to select Use a Predefined Term-Based Template. That is the bilingual glossary. That's what we're going to use today. You do have other options which we will be exploring in other videos. You have the option of a multilingual term base, a software graphical user interface, and a term lifecycle management. But today it's just the bilingual glossary. And we click Next. Now the program wants us to give it a friendly name, so we'll just say health, exercise, FR, EN. Okay, I usually have both the domain or the content area and the language pair, and we can even give it a description, bilingual glossary with terms pertaining to health and exercise in French and English. Okay, and we don't have to worry about the copyright right now, and we'll just click Next. Okay, so now we select our languages. As you know, it's French and English. English is already here, and it looks like German and English is the default for this program. We're going to remove German, and we're going to select, in this long list, we're going to select French and add that. And then we're going to accept all the other defaults and click Next. The next part is descriptive fields. They already have a template for you, and for the purposes of this exercise, just click Next. They already have an entry structure set up for you, so we're just going to click Next for that as well. And it says the term wizard, or the term-based wizard, is complete, and so we click Finish. Now, when you're in STL multi-term, I just want to show you how to find your term base. And you can see that for the terms, we haven't added any terms, so we're not going to be able to see anything. But here's the term base management information. Once we start adding terms, when we go down here to the left-hand corner, the left-hand bottom corner, this is where we will be able to see terms in the future once we start adding them. But for right now, we're going to stop here. This is the end of this demonstration video. And in this video, I showed you how to set up a term base using the Bilingual Glossary template in STL MultiTerm.